Here's something else that uh, it reminded me of a test question for the NASLA PSI Contractors Licensing Board of Arkansas exam. And this reminded me of a test question. Advantages of a C corporation. Separate legal entity, limited liability for stockholders, unlimited life of the business, as in if I had turned my business into a corporation, then it doesn't go out of business when I die. Since if I had a partnership or a sole proprietorship, so the corporation doesn't die with the owner. Availability of capital resources, transfer of ownership through sale of stock. Those are advantages. And then disadvantages of a corporation. Complex and expensive organization. Limitations on corporate activities and discussions or decisions by the corporate charter. So it's not like one guy that makes the decision. You gotta have a whole meeting. Extensive regulation and record keeping requirements. Double taxation. One on corporate profits and one again on dividends. So the corporation turns into its own, and that's another thing that I thought might have been mentioned somewhere in the exam. I can't remember, about the double tax on a corporation, and I think the question was something about the question and the answers, there was something about that double tax on a corporate organization, and so it might have been like, which of these is a disadvantage to a corporation, or that, but I think that might have been a question. I might even be confused. I might have been saying what was a disadvantage of a partnership, and one of the things might have said double taxation, and that's the one that's wrong. But that's the thing about the test, is a lot of the questions, they're not like simple. Like, I've taken a lot of tests, open book tests, where the answer is like right there. Like, you just have to find the same words, and I'm talking about the same thing in the book. But this one, it would be something like, what are a disadvantage of, like, which of these is not a disadvantage of a partnership? And then one of the answers would be double taxation. And then you would be like, oh, well, yeah, C corporations are double taxation, but partnerships aren't. So that's not a disadvantage for a partnership. It would be a disadvantage on a corporation. So there's something in the test about that double taxation on a corporation.